From Jet 24, here's meteorologist Jacob Matthews, your weather authority.
Good afternoon. On this Father's Day Eve, there's still a bit of haziness in the air, so we're not exactly getting those full-on blue skies on the Erie Bayfront. Country Fair's weather camera is showing a bit of that haze, but we are still seeing sunshine across the area. Lots of dry weather in store, and that's also the case for Girard. You can see on the Bob Ferrando World's weather camera, lots of sunshine in that area. It's also a bit breezy. You can see all of those flags just blowing around on the camera, and that's all thanks to the system that is now moving out towards the northeast. We're still feeling the effects of the wind from all of that rain that we have gotten yesterday, as well as 2 days ago. But much of the rain that we have been dealing with is now moving towards the northeast section of the country, and we're just being left with dry weather, as well as the winds still being blown by that system. And we're going to be dealing with winds for a while, but they'll eventually calm down later tonight. Temperatures are also on the decline, even though they are now sitting in the 70s across Erie County, thanks to our weather watchers. We also know the temperatures are not really changing much in terms of numbers. We're seeing them in the 70s as well in Crawford County and Warren County. And they're going to eventually drop down to the 50s later tonight. But we've reached a high of 70 degrees for today, which is below average, and we haven't seen any rain for today either. It stayed dry, but we are still above the yearly total. We've now reached near 21 inches. And temperatures are going to be on the rise after Father's Day. We're finally going to reach those low 80s for Monday throughout Friday. And in terms of fire and smoke, we are seeing that haziness, but the fire is remaining light, even though we are still seeing wildfires erupting in Canada. We're going to stay dry thanks to this high pressure system eventually moving into our area, and that's breaking apart all of the cloud cover across Pennsylvania. This will greet us with lots of dry weather for Father's Day, as well as a shift in wind speed and wind direction. So we're going to remain calm throughout much of Father's Day and into next week as well, thanks to that high pressure system. No chances of rain throughout much of the work week, though we could see a few chances maybe developing in just to our south, thanks to that low pressure system slowly making its way from the Midwest and into southwestern Pennsylvania. As for us, we're just going to stay dry for the majority of the work week and even for tomorrow as well. If you want to cool off a bit, you can go over to Presque Isle, where the water temperature will feel like 62 degrees. Speaking of cooling off, we're going to definitely feel that for tonight as temperatures drop to the 40s inland and mountains. Some fog could build up as a result of winds calming down, and we're going to eventually see that humidity move out for tomorrow thanks to all of that dryness being added into the air. This will lead to a warm up for Father's Day, upper 70s, but by the start of next week, going to see those temperatures in the 80s. It's a pretty long stretch of dry weather. Then we'll finally see another chance of rain by next Saturday.